I was humiliated at a $3,400 family event I funded, so I took back everything they owed me, starting with the house. You don't belong at this banquet. Go sit by the restrooms. My sister snapped at me during the $3,400 charity gala I paid for, only to face eviction papers later. I made this clear when I took back the property. She forgot I held the deed. My name's Ethan, I'm 35, and I used to believe that if you supported your family, cleared their debts, showed up to their events, and tolerated their barbs, they'd eventually recognize your value. Instead, I got a folding chair in a hallway and a cold box of pasta while others clinked glasses of champagne. It happened on a Friday night, the kind where the sky threatens rain but holds back. A week earlier, my sister Sophia sent a group text announcing a party for her son Liam's job promotion, sprinkled with celebratory emojis. Liam, her perfect son, the same kid who once got kicked out of school for sneaking vodka into science class, yet remained flawless in Sophia's eyes. He'd snagged a position at a modest tech startup, nothing earth-shattering, but Sophia acted like he'd invented the internet. I hadn't planned to attend. I just finished a brutal double shift at the hospital, still in scrubs, and the thought of enduring another night of their inside jokes I was never part of didn't excite me. Still, I convinced myself this time might be different. I should have known better. I showed up in a suit, hair neat, breath fresh, carrying a small gift, a leather notebook and pen for Liam's new job. The venue was fancy, with sparkling water in glass bottles and bread that cost extra after the first serving. The second I walked in and met Sophia's gaze, I knew. She looked at me like I was a stain on her dress. "Oh, you actually came," she said, raising an eyebrow. "You invited me, didn't you?" I replied, keeping my tone even. "Yeah, sure," she said, waving her hand like I was an annoyance. "We're already seated," she added, turning away. I followed her through the lavish dining hall, past tables with candles and pristine linens. We reached a long table packed with relatives, parents, cousins, aunts, uncles, chatting and sipping drinks. One chair sat empty at the end. I thought it was mine, but Sophia turned sharply. "That's for Grandpa, he's in the restroom." Then she handed me a greasy paper bag. "We figured you'd leave early, so I had the kitchen pack you something. Veggie noodles, right?" I stood there, stunned. She'd given me takeout in front of everyone. "You'll be more comfortable in the corridor," she said, pointing to a narrow hallway near the bathrooms and staff exit. "You don't handle crowds well." That was true. I avoid packed rooms, especially ones filled with people who only remember me when they need money or a favor. I didn't argue. I nodded like an idiot, took the bag, and slipped away as their laughter grew louder. I found a bench near the restrooms, hidden behind a fake plant and a fire extinguisher. The air smelled of bleach and burnt oil. I opened the box. The food was already cold. As I poked at it, my mind replayed the years. How I paid Sophia's electric bills, co-signed my parents' loan, and covered Liam's rent deposit. Not one of them ever paid me back. I never asked. I told myself it's family, they'd do the same, but I knew they wouldn't. 30 minutes passed, no texts, no calls, nobody checked on me. Waiters passed by, some giving curious looks. This is just a short part of the story. For the full story, click the link below and watch it on our channel. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, so you never miss the amazing stories we upload next.